Hello, it's your boy Barry. I'm just gonna give you guys a quick little tutorial on how to do equipment. Let's see here. So right here, I'm just showing you guys how to kind of basically reutilize some of your materials and be able to break down some materials you don't need. As you see here, I really don't need a lot of my materials, but I do need those far right stuff. So what I'm doing here right now is I'm basically finding materials I'm not going to use ever. I'm re-gambling them. Like right, what you see there, I got a blue. I'm going to keep continuing to do this. Get a green. Oh no, purple. And then the following one, I'm going to get a green. And when I do this, it usually gives me a chance to be able to break these down, where you see I'm going to go into equipment storage and break them down. And I usually get materials in my power ore back for doing so. So sometimes I get lucky and I get, like, if let's say I had extra gold material laying around, I could gamble with a white right side and a gold left side, therefore giving me a chance to have a gold piece of material, so I could therefore break it down, which will give me possibly a few purple materials in return for the right side, which actually works out for you very much. It's very good for them players that don't like to therefore spend on this game, or basically just takes too much time. But if you do this is a good way to be able to utilize some of the equipment, that the material that does not go to use per se. So here I'm just kind of messing around, seeing what I could do. I mean, my city's maxed out on equipment, so I'm kind of just fucking around, honestly. I've recently done this to actually finish a level 6 material item. I have that retrofitter, but I don't really have much because I just did the medic. But we'll see. We're gonna go down. Probably only getting whites for now, but I still break them down, see what I can get. Sometimes I get lucky. Like right there, it wasn't too bad for considering what I got in return and what I used. Keep in mind those materials that are like blue and green that I have left over, like low amounts, doesn't really matter to me. Okay, now we're going into, I'm going to show you guys basically a quick little trick if you're just having a hard time gambling for equipment. So here I was kind of trying to find one of the accounts that I have that are basically like primed to do one of these little tricks that I usually do to turn my equipment gold. So we are walking in, I'm finding a city. I think this is the city I choose. Let's relax, bro. So I'm gonna look and see which material I can possibly turn gold. Now keep in mind, like, I've done this with my main city as well. It's worked multiple occasions. It's not 100%, but it's definitely, you have a higher chance of doing so. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm basically gonna try and utilize as little amount of important material to get what I want. I'm gonna use a fairly basically double the amount of power ore. But as you get later in the game, power ore tends to kind of be abundant. Like you kind of like have like a large amount. So when you start, as long as you're doing your dailies and stuff. So here I'm looking to see what I have, if I have anything I can kind of make this a little bit more understandable. I don't have unlimited cities to do this on, so definitely trying my hardest to find something for you guys. All right. Yeah, this isn't gonna be the one I'm going to do. No, this won't make sense. I think I did the retrofitter, actually. Believe me. Pretty sure I decided to do the level 4 again, just to show. Yeah, I went with the retrofitter. Okay, so basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and go all left side gold usually. Like here I'm kind of just seeing what I have. But the left side, I usually want to use all gold, and the right side, I will try and use all purple. But what I'm going to do is, like, usually on your first attempt, for some reason in this game, it always gives you purple on your first try if you only do left side. But once in a while, you get lucky. But the chances of you getting gold if you do it back to back are very, very high. I think I'm like 99% chance, like every time I've done this, to get gold on the second attempt. You'll see here. Okay, so I did do it on this one instead. I had a lot more material here. Sorry, I'm doing this all on the fly, kind of screen recorded, and I'm doing a voiceover after, so just kind of trying to remember what I was just doing on the screen record. Tend to do things a little bit fast. Okay, so I messed up here. I didn't have enough of the buckets to be able to do it a second time with all gold on the left side. I was supposed to do purple on the first one, but watch what happens still. Gold. Even with only 2 golds there. Now this actually works out for a lot of those players that don't like to spend money. They like to just kind of enjoy the game at a slower pace.